powers are legendary. Their origins are unknown. Their methods are extreme.
And the game is on.
LXG, the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Alright guys, here's the week 3 recap. I'm going to do this real quick because as you can see, I am here at work and I should be working, but I'm going to do this for you real quick. So let's get in with the good. Nuzzy Futz, what a week for this guy. I mean, total of, combined 123 in his lineup. He also left almost 100 points on his bench. The guy, unbelievable. Everybody hit for him this week, and Nuzzy Futz wins the highest score of the week, again with 123, beating Heinrich Maneuver by a cool 60. 63 points for Heinrich. Nuzzy Futz led by Aaron Rodgers, Brandon Cooks, Todd Gurley. Huge week for him. Don't expect to see that kind of output on a weekly basis, especially in this league, but really good week for him. So congratulations, Nuzzy Futz, on the highest score of the week.
Yeah, man. Aaron freaking killed this weekend. His bench put up more points than my team, than half the teams in the league. So he's got plenty of trade bait. If he's looking to go that route, his phone should be blowing up right about now. But our next matchup, we do have Adamas Lamas versus Joski, which was a pretty close matchup actually, compared to projections. The final score was 110-90 for Adamas Lamas. But as I said, Joe gave him a run for his money, getting 13 out of the defense, Detroit's defense versus Atlanta, and giving 17 out of A.J. Green. But it was not enough, as Tom Brady and Kareem Hunt went off for a combined 59 points.
If Joe could turn back time, he would have played Sammy Watkins. Because that is our shared turn back time play of the week. By leaving him on the bench, Sammy Watkins went off for 22 points, which was 17 more than the guy he played, and would have won him the week by 1 point over Adama. So there you go, Joe. Congratulations. You got the share. Turn back time, player of the week.
All right, guys, the next matchup that I got here is the Chicago Bears taking down the Barbarians with a score of 94-55, led by Dalvin Cook with 22 points this week. Also proving me wrong that kickers are relevant. Matt Prater comes in with 19, second highest scoring for the Chicago Bears there.
Next matchup is the Dirty Slovaks versus Bagadikas. What was originally projected to be an 85-98 point game turned out to be much less scoring, with a final score of 55-67 in favor of the Dirty Slovaks. Adam was able to get the win behind games from Bell for 15 and Gronkowski for 14 points. Steven had a really rough day with David Carr only going for 6, but did find some love out of Sterling Shepard, who may be a nice wide receiver going forward for the year, and got a really nice late Monday night touchdown from Ezekiel Elliott to push him over 15 points and to push Steve over 53 points and get him out of the running for this year's karaoke contest. You lucky dog. Well, let's switch up a little bit. Why don't we get to some injuries and a little waiver wire here.
Say hi to my friends.
Why?
It's just for my video cast. Hi everybody, this is Stephanie. Just to prove that I do work with other people and I get some work done, but not always. So a couple of injuries we're tracking this week. Jay Ajayi and Melvin Gordon both banged up. Ajayi 11 carries, 16 yards last week. Not sure what kind of replacement you're looking for him, but on the waiver wire, you may want to go grab Brandon Oliver in case Melvin Gordon missed some time. Rough week last week, but could see a lot of volume. If Gordon missed any time with that bulky knee. Other than that, it's pretty bleak out there, so hope you got your bench filled.
So the injury section there, buddy. Now let's go and get off to the waiver wire, my specialty. As I proved last week when both of my running backs I suggested get picked up, both had decent enough games to qualify as RB2s and may actually do better this week as well. But all the running backs I had for this week have already got picked up, as Smallwood,
and Collins and Gio Bernard have all been picked up early this week. So let me give you a little something else you can do, a little something juicy to pick up here. Well, the first one would be Robert Anderson on the Jets. Man, I don't like anything on the Jets. But then I did pick up Austin Seferian-Jenkins, and I think he might be a nice catalyst to get the offense going. And again, I think they're going to have to throw somebody. And I think Robbie Anderson, he's had a couple actually decent games already. He might be able to hang on to a couple good ones over the year as well. Devin Funchess got picked up. Nice call. And again, depending on what happens to Sammy Watkins. If Sammy Watkins is out this week, I definitely think Robert Woods could be a good play going over there to Dallas. So we'll see what happens there. You also, of course, have one tight end in Charles Clay who's still around, who I've been itching to pick up myself, but we'll see if someone picks him up before Sunday. And there's always Jared Goff, man. And, that big smile, he might be back in my squad pretty soon. So if you want him, you should grab him. All right, let's get these zeros out the way. So Neil had 2 of them this week, the Big Donuts and Michael Crabtree and Kyle Rudolph. Craig ended up with 2 as well from Mike Wallace and Eric Ebron. And so does Steven have 2 with Kendall Wright and Travis Kelce. Matt pulled out 1 when he had Carolina go for 0. JJ had Jerry Macklin go for 0. Josh had Amari Cooper go for 0. Tree had Austin Hooper go for 0. Even Ben had Hunter Henry who pulled up a 0. But again, as always, those are not the worst scores of the week, as we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 -1 scores from Tampa Bay on Aaron's squad, and Seattle defense on Craig's, and Matt's Jack Doyle. But not to be outdone, yours truly had the worst player of the week, started with the -4-point Baltimore Ravens defense. Kaka my ass. Oh, still got the win though. Somehow, some way. Deshaun Kaiser, I'm loving you, buddy. All right. Now, while Joe might have won the share turn back the time player of the week, we do have quite a few other high-scoring bench players this week, as Eli Manning went off for 24 on Neil's squad, while his starter Matt Ryan only pulled down 16. Then Kristen had Russell Wilson go for 32, while her starter Cutler only had 11. And Josh, who started Cohen and Carson's at running back, who got 9 and 10 points respectively, had good old man DeMarco Murray sit on the bench go off for 17 points. And then Ben had Kirk Cousins go off for 26 on his bench, while his starter Simeon only had 9. I got rid of him for a reason, Ben. This wasn't a good call. Just joking, man. But, and of course, the aforementioned in the recap of his game, Aaron had quite a few big ballers on his bench, as Chris Thompson for 24, Jordan Howard with 25, and Stefan Diggs went for 29 points, while his starter Buck Allen only scored 2. So he could have had even a couple extra more points this week on top of what he already had. And there's our bench superstars for the week, guys.
And the next matchup that I have the pleasure of reviewing here is Carlos taking down Excuses Start Soon with a score of 84-53. Carlos led by Dak Prescott and T.Y. Hilton with 22 and 21 respectively. Excuses Start Soon tied for our lowest score of the week. He will be singing. Rough week for his pass catchers. Combined 9 points from all 4 of his pass catchers. Gets the loss on that one.
Now it's time for our first official Denny Green Monday Night Football comeback of the week. And this would be our fine matchup between Chi-Town Beatdown and Yay Boys in Spandex. With an original projected score of 94-80 and a score of 82-58 going into Monday Night Football, with Josh having the lead behind a nice game from Jordy Nelson and Michael Thomas, both going for double digits, as well as his kicker, Matt Bryant. So Josh is starting to give a little love for his kicker as well. But on Monday Night Football, there was that sweet old connection of Carson Palmer to Larry Fitzgerald, and that was just too much for Josh to handle, as Yay Boys in Spandex came back to get Tree the victory 99-82.
And then my last matchup for this week is OG Billy Witch Doctor taking down Kneecaps with a score of 62-53. Now, just to show you how bad this matchup was, Nuzzy Futz outscored both of these teams combined. But OG Billy Witch Doctor gets the win behind Deshaun Kaiser. Bold move there with Deshaun Kaiser and also Beckham. Kaiser with 24, Beckham with 19. So we'll have 2 singers this week. 2 teams scored 53 points this week. That would be the Kneecaps, and Excuses start soon. So guys, get your vocal cords ready. I'm looking forward to seeing those videos. And that'll do it for my end of the recaps this week. So that's your week 3. We'll preview week 4, go over our picks, talk about some injuries and some maybe waiver wire ads a little bit later here. But for now, I sit in the basement. I'm the only 0-3 team. So thanks for all your help, guys. Bye.
All right, guys, it's about that time to wrap this one up. The pick show should be coming out soon. The Willie Beeman is going to have to hang on until then, but don't worry, I will not forget my Willie Beeman. It's a coming. This is the part where I just drink my beer out in public. Because in Japan, you can do that. In Japan, you can drink your drink any goddamn where you want, and no one gives a goddamn. Because it's Japan. Not better than America, but it's got some things right that America needs to work on. Like that goddamn healthcare. But we're not going to get political. It's a football show. Take it easy, guys.